So he's Christmas because he's Santa. Hi, Happy Hoarder here, and I want to thank Erin from the Collection Vintage and Cindy from Mimi's Treasure Cottage for their St. Patrick's Day Challenge 21, I think, Decor Challenge. Yeah, it's hashtag below. You'll see it. Anyway, and also check out their links and their adorable collection of stuff that they have collected over the years. So most of my stuff as well has been picked up at thrift stores, antique stores, just collected over the years. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what I've got. And I want to tell you this, I probably would not have gotten off my couch and decorated because I've been doing so many other things. So I want to thank Cindy for that from Mimi's Treasure Cottage. And yeah, so let me show you some goodies. Oh, also I'm going to add in that I was just like pulling out my, what is my St. Patrick's Day decor, and I wasn't even thinking about stuff that's just green. So when I went to Mimi's Treasure Cottage and saw Cindy's collection, I went, just go ahead and get stuff that's green. So thank you so much for the inspiration. Anyway, here we go. So I had a Louisiana artist who was putting together these adorable greeting cards using vintage postcards. So I grabbed one of hers, and I've had this for many years. In fact, the store that she was selling her wares at has closed down since then. So my little leprechaun by Anna Lee, that was like my little elf on the shelf, I just kind of move him around. So he's pretty cute. Now I did see where someone had taken the vintage cards and printed them out, and then I guess you could distress them or something. I know you lose a lot of the embossing, little cute techniques like that, but it's still a really good idea. So she is featured below somewhere she's participating in the challenge. Really cute. So yeah, I've had him for many years. I don't know, about 20 years, I guess. I don't know. So one of the things that I saw Cindy had done is she had these spools of ribbon. And I remember I have a spool somewhere, and it was out in my studio. It was actually on my rack of ribbons. So I took it off, and I brought it in because that was just so cute. I'm going to keep it with my stuff from now on. I just love that. That was a good idea, and he just fits perfectly on top of it. So that's so cute. Also look for paintings that I had that had the different greens in it that I'm using. So I found this adorable painting of this old barn, and I didn't see it that well. So yeah, it's got a little outhouse or something over here. So I love that. Found this box out in my barn. I take that. That was in my studio, and I'd moved it recently to my barn, but it had been in my studio with stuff in it. This is not really, related, but I liked it to stick it in there because it's green. I love my baby boy. He came with a bunch of other dolls I bought from shopgoodwill.com. It was a big lot of dolls. I got some that I ended up selling because I just needed to make some money. But I have a couple more that I kept that are Easter themed and stuff like that. I've had this guy for a while. I just picked him up at Rolling Hills years ago. Rolling Hills has been through a lot of changes over the years, and this was like early Rolling Hills before they had expanded and expanded. So this is like really early Rolling Hills. If you do embroidery, then you know how perfect some of these stitches are. They're just perfect. So it says, up the prayer, may the road rise up to meet you, may the wind be always at your back, may the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the hollow of his hands. Oh yeah, that's right. May God hold you in the hollow of his hands. Yeah, I love to put that up, and I'd forgotten to put it up. And look what I just did. I messed up my decorations. Okay, so I had this Rolling Hills Fine. It's just so clever. Somebody framed this little embroidered piece. And this is machine embroidery. It's like nothing fancy. And I had this precious little hand-painted butterflies. And the reason I went with that is simply because it is backed with green felt. I don't know if you can see how green that is. My lighting is weird. I had this cute little thing here and it had green on it. And my vintage enamel earrings, which I will wear on St. Patrick's Day. I got my frogs out. I need to fix my frog's eyes. And I've got some black fingernail polish. I'm going to have to go dig out and paint their eyes with it. Because it's kind of shiny. I think that would work. This is a little Longaberger. I think it's Longaberger. Let me see. So my little bank is so cute. I've had that for a long, long time, and it's my retirement fund, and it's empty. And then I decided, as I was doing all the needlework, I pulled this bird that I had and decided to display it with my other stuff. And then I got my lambs because it's March in like a lion, out like a lamb. Except I don't know where my lion is. I think a lion bookend somewhere. I have to go check. I may have sold it on eBay. I don't know. So I just love this piece. I know I say I love my pieces, but that's why I buy them, because I love them. And this is a just very well done sampler, and I'm very impressed with the work that went into it. And yeah, Rolling Hills, just got for nothing. This little doll I got with some, like a lot of other dolls off shopgoodwill.com. And I have that and another Easter doll. This is like a totally different set of dolls. They're all the little plastic dolls and stuff. So a lot of them were broken, but she was in pretty good shape. There's another frog. And this is a little metal box. It's got the milleflori, I think that's what that's called, or the cane work glass. And it's so cute, but it's broken. It's got a crack in it. So sad. But let me see if I can see it with the light. Not quite. I don't know if it's a break or just a little crack, a little hairline crack. So anyway, it's a cute piece in this green. So I put it up there with everything else. And then I have this framed, I think it's a card. It's always been framed. I bought it this way, Rolling Hills, and I just love it. I love it when I find something like this and go, oh my gosh, I need that. That is perfect for my house. So yes, I always put it out in the, in March. It goes kind of with my March stuff, into the Easter sometimes, but I just think it's the cutest thing. And it's vintage, but I'm not quite sure if it's a postcard or what. And then I've had this hat for many, many years. And it's got this little pin, this vintage pin, and it is, pretty sure that's St. Patrick. I mean, you can't hardly see him. Okay, so one of my fun finds was at a Goodwill, and it was after Christmas, and everything was on 75% off, so all the Christmas stuff. And so he's Christmas because he's Santa. He's a St. Patrick's Day Santa, so that's kind of weird. So I collect Santas, and I did make some changes, so I'm going to take some time now to talk about what I did with him. I just didn't want him to look so Christmassy, so I'll watch my video now. First thing I wanted to do was replace his beard. I had some red Tibetan lamb hair, but when I held it up to his clothes and stuff, it was either too orange or too rose colored. I didn't have a really good red, like red haired people would have. So the little pot of gold is so cute. But I don't know if you can tell, if you look, there are some little shamrocks in there. So project would be to paint the little shamrocks and then kind of do around the gold to make the gold pop out more, do some antiquing or something that would go down in the crevices. So I didn't really need to touch that up. Another project. So yeah, it still has his little tag, and I got this. I think I only paid about $2 for him. It seems like he was $8 and then it was 75% off. I'm maybe dreaming, I don't know. But he's so nasty. He was so dirty. And I've had him, I got him last Christmas, and so he's never got cleaned up. He's kind of been stashed away, and I never bothered to clean him knowing I was going to fix him up anyway. He's made pretty well. Little coats made kind of cute, considering these typical dolls. One thing, he had his arms kind of closed in, and I opened his arms out. That's one of my plans, was to pull his arms out and take that off, take those stuff off. You see, I think the wreath was way too Christmassy, and I don't want him to be so Christmassy, so I'm going to take his staff off. Well, I did take his staff off. So to replace his beard, which is still in pretty good shape, it was going to cost me about $16 to get enough pelt to get a red head, and I really didn't find the color that I wanted. So that was not going to work out. Well, one thing I do want to do with him is repaint his face. I want to do some more, detail on it, and all these little projects. I just have all this time in the world. His little hat's broken. I'm going to go see if I can't find another hat like at Hobby Lobby or something like that. Maybe I can find something that'll work. So I had this book. This was my dad's when he was in college, and I love it because it's green. I kind of keep it out all the time. Got the frog. See, he's got a black shiny eye. That's why I think I need to paint him with black. And then my, just another little green book. So yeah, I had to really light myself up over there because it was getting pretty dark. So it's overcast today, and being that it's overcast, that means my lighting's really bad. So there's all my goodies, but there's more. Hang on, and I will show you what my table looks like. So I decorated my table, and very subtly. just some greens that I had. I ended up keeping my blue chargers out from earlier because I just like them. And I wanted it not to be as formal. So how do you say China's not formal? I do try to dull it down a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty formal. So let me tell you about my recent finds. One thing I got recently, just came in the mail actually. Oh, by the way, I have my cup and saucers out this time because my husband and I, have started drinking this killer coffee in the afternoon, and recipe here. Yeah, it's a half a tablespoon of sugar, half a tablespoon of cocoa, and this is cacao, the good stuff, and espresso. And I make that every afternoon, and I heat up my milk and all this stuff, and it is so fancy, so fancy. But, so we've been drinking that a lot in the afternoons. I obviously need one now. I'm talking 90 miles an hour, but I'm tired. So, yeah, so I got my coffee cups out. We were using my Christmas coffee cups, and it's like March now. So, well, changing them out. Yeah, these are like my favorite napkins. I had a whole bunch of them, and I've been using them for years, and I just love them. They're so sweet. But I got these dishes on eBay, and I have been kind of keeping an eye out on a good deal on this particular pattern, and this pattern is called, just so you can see, it's, I have a name for it. I've been keeping an eye on patterns that have the gold trim. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know if it's the angle. It seems like this is a little bit lighter than the typical bone. I'm sure it's bone, but I don't know. It's looking a little bit lighter. I love having different dishes that go with my Eternal, and so I have like 3 patterns now that go with that. I say 4 because I have 2 different versions of Holiday. So that's my little setting, and it is overcast today, and I like it when it's raining to light candles. Well, because I live with 2 dogs in the house, and if it's humid outside, well, you can imagine what I'm going through. Yeah, I know. So anyway, but I like to light candles. I just think it makes the house a little bit more cheerful when it's so dreary outside. But yeah, I only have my table small, and I only have enough room for 6 right now. And I can put 2 people, but man, you are like right up in the window. If you're sitting there, we slide the table down if I have more people. But I do have both of my leaves in, so it's as big as it gets. But I'm using this reddish orange that I have. I just kind of use it a lot. It's kind of cool, and it's another Rolling Hills find. Oh, speaking of which, my placemats, Rolling Hills, my napkins, Rolling Hills. These glasses, I think I've talked about before, were Rolling Hills. The rest were like wedding presents and, you know, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, the eBay finds. But guys, it's really cute. I'm on I will show y'all something. My battery does not stay charged on my this is my Canon, and so I have an electric battery now. So I'm on a cord. I have this precious little handmade candlestick, little wooden one, so I stuck that in the middle. Anyway, I'm still dealing with some more dishes like the ones I took off. Like I said, I got a dozen of these. I mean, so that is awesome for excellent price. So very happy with that. Yeah, and all the Santas are out, so we never put away Santas. So that's my my whole kind of St. Patrick's Day look going on in my house. Hi, thanks for watching, and don't forget, hit like and share. And also check out the links below to the other people who are participating in the St. Patrick's Day Decor Challenge 21. I think I got that right. I don't know. We'll just check below and see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.